The wonderful game of fetch. One of America's favorite pastimes, right? You throw the ball and your dog runs to catch it and bring it back to your feet, right? And then you pick up a stick and you throw the stick and your dog runs off to grab the stick and bring it back and drop it right at your feet. And then you grab a frisbee and you throw your frisbee and your dog runs again to grab the frisbee and bring it back to your feet. Now what if I told you there's a way to play fetch with your brain that might just be the key to living a more positive and fulfilling lifestyle? Keep watching the rest of the video to find out just how. Look, I get it. So many of you are probably thinking to yourself,
"Oh geez, it's this first video and he's already talking about playing fetch with your brain? He must be kind of crazy."
and well, you're not wrong. Please don't leave the video just yet because I really think that I might have something here. So as I was saying, when you're playing fetch with your dog, when you throw a ball, it goes and gets the ball. When you throw a stick, it goes and gets a stick. It doesn't know the difference between the ball and the stick. It just knows that you're playing the game of fetch. And so when you throw a grenade, the dog isn't gonna know the difference between a ball or a grenade. It's just going to go fetch, no matter how dangerous that grenade might be to the dog's life. Now, if you think about it, your brain's a lot like this. What is the job of your brain? Well, to find the answers of questions you ask it. So, if you ask your brain a question like, why is said experience happening to me? Then your brain is going to find the answer. You see what I'm saying now? Playing fetch with your brain. You're constantly going to spend your time asking yourself negative questions. Your brain is going to be constantly coming up with negative answers that affect your overall perception of the world and affect your entire reality as a whole, I guess. One good thing to remember is that life is a growth-centric experience. So when we're not learning, we're not living. One thing that I've implemented in my personal life is trying to ask questions that help me find a lesson out of a negative situation. So if something bad happens to me, instead of asking why me or why did this happen, I'll try and think of a better way to ask the question, like, what is this trying to teach me, or what can I gain from this situation that I've been through? So we know that we can play fetch with our brains, and we know that an important task in our brain's intricate process is to find the answers to any questions we ask it, good or bad. But is there maybe an even deeper version of fetch going on in our brains? Well, you can bet your bottom dollar there is. You see, your brain is always trying to prove and solidify the beliefs and ideals that you have. So if you constantly think about yourself negative thoughts like, I'm ugly, or I'm inadequate, or I'm not responsible, or I'm not capable of this, that, or the other, your brain is going to be constantly trying to figure out ways to prove these thoughts. So you gotta come up with better ways to think and better ideas to believe in and better thoughts to think about and to train your brain to sort of just prove, instead of saying, I'm not capable of attaining my wildest dreams, you have to say that I literally am capable of doing anything on this planet, and then put your brain to work. Guys, I just want you to remember that your brain is the perfect servant, but the absolute worst master. So take some time out of your day to just ask yourself, are you using your brain, or is your brain using you? If you liked any of the content in today's video, make sure to like and subscribe for more. I post weekly videos, and I promise the content is only going to get better and better as time goes on. Kind of like wine.